guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be filming 30 things to do when you're bored in quarantine. I don't know about you guys, but I am getting extremely bored because obviously UK has went on lockdown for another 3 weeks. So here's just some things to keep you occupied when you're in quarantine. So I've got my little list here and I'm just going to be reading from my list and giving you guys some things that you could possibly do when you are in quarantine. So the first thing on my list is clean your makeup brushes, because we all get into a bad habit of leaving our makeup brushes and then we can't use them, and well, we can, but then I just don't feel like they perform very well, especially say like foundations and concealers. A lot of you maybe use like a beauty blender, but if you do, and then I find that I like to play with colour when it comes to eyeshadow, but then end up with lots of different colours on my brushes. So what I would say is maybe do half and half, so you still have makeup brushes that you can play around with. Number 2 is read a book. I know reading isn't for everybody, but personally I love to read, and I feel like if it's something that you've not done for a long time, then maybe pick up a book. Like, I'd suggest maybe if you're not super into reading, what about reading like a thriller if you love thrillers, or reading like a mystery book and like an action-packed filled book, because I feel like it can totally transport you to a totally new world, and it can take up so much time. Like, you can be sitting there for literally hours and you don't even realise it. My third one is discover a new band. Now, I don't know how many of you are right into music. I know a lot of people just maybe listen to the charts or whatever, but me personally, I really enjoy listening to music. My fourth one is bake a cake. I mean, I tried this and my house failed miserably, but I'm probably going to go get ingredients next time I go shopping to just bake a cake. Learn a new language. So recently, I've not started it yet, but I need to actually start it. I have signed up to learn how to do British Sign Language. It's something I've always wanted to learn, and I thought now is the perfect time to sit down and do an online course. But then there's also the app Duolingo, is that what it's called? Duolingo. I'll leave the link down below. I know my mum has been learning French on it, and I think I'm going to download it as well. I did download it a while ago to learn Italian, but then do you know what, I just never had time. And then I abandoned it, but now I have plenty of time, so literally no excuse, and it's a great skill. So next one is scrapbooking. I'll try and insert a little clip of my scrapbook. I do like quite a lot of scrapbooking anyways. I enjoy just piecing things together. I've got like family ones and stuff, but I'll show you my Taylor one. I'll actually show you this now. I'll try and record it on my phone and insert it in. If not, then it's going to... So all I've really done in Scrapbook is basically pick songs and put different pictures from that songs. It's just a project I've been working on for a while, something to just enjoy doing. So this is just one that's nearly complete, so I thought that's why I would kind of show you this one. So yeah. Yep, so next one, make TikToks. This maybe sounds, you're either on the bandwagon or not, but literally thought TikTok was so stupid. And then I started scrolling and I became addicted. And then now I like to try and make them. They're good fun, they pass your time, especially trying to learn the dances. Some of them can be really hard. So yeah, make TikToks. Workout, next one. Make a photo wall. I've seen loads of people do this, it's super cute. Whether you have like a Polaroid that you want to like start that with, or I have the HP Sprocket, which is really good. So I have 2 Polaroid cameras and I have the HP Sprocket. And the HP Sprocket is really good because it just basically allows you to print photos like directly from your phone. I don't know what it is this particular moment, but yeah, you can get really beautiful pictures and they're literally printed from your phone, and they've got a peely back, so if you want to stick them in a scrapbook or something like that, or a photo album, or you can just like glue tack them to your wall. I think that's what I'm going to do in the back. Obviously I've got some of my posters, but I need to get new blue tack because they keep falling down, which is really annoying. So I'm probably going to start like a photo wall myself. I just need to buy more paper, but you could also just print photos at home. Do you know what I mean? And you can get photo paper or even just normal paper and print them out. Get a laminator, because I know laminating really puts a nice effect on it. So yeah, do that. Do a jigsaw. When was the last time you done a jigsaw? Exactly. Learn calligraphy. I am personally horrible at handwriting, and it's always something I've wanted to do, and I've actually got a book and a pen and stuff, and that is one of the things that I am going to attempt to do, is learn calligraphy. Create a bucket list. It doesn't need to be crazy, like crazy things, but just simple like things that you want to do. Like if you want to go somewhere, like even if it's locally or just anything. I suggest having some big things and big achievements and places you really want to go and things you really want to do, but then also have lots of little achievable things that's like you could do soon, because there's no point in having a big bucket list of things that you really want and which is great that but maybe take you 5-6 years, because then you're never going to feel like you're progressing. So always have big things and little things, and then that'll help you, whether it's learning how to, I don't know, blend your eyeshadow better, learning to cook something new, or do you know what I mean? Just little things that are definitely achievable is the best tip. Take Buzzfeed quizzes. Buzzfeed quizzes are one of my favourite things to do. I can spend so long just looking through Buzzfeed and random quizzes. I mean, half of them are a load of rubbish, but it's still good fun. My fiance and I like to do them together, so yeah, they're really good fun. Would highly suggest Buzzfeed quizzes because they're addictive. Now, clean out your laptop, not necessarily, oh, dear me. So clean your laptop, not necessarily like wiping it down, but just clean the junk off of it. Like, I cleaned my laptop out the other day, and honestly I had so much nonsense that I didn't need. There was literally no point in even having it on my laptop, but you don't realise how much nonsense you actually accumulate on like your laptop. It's ridiculous. You end up with so much stuff that you've downloaded and you're like, oh, you don't even need it. So definitely clean your laptop. So leads me on to my next one, which is clean your phone. Mostly get rid of apps that you don't use. Get rid of photos that you haven't, like, I screenshot a lot of stuff and send it to people, but then I don't actually need the screenshot once I've sent it. So 100% just delete all those screenshots. I mean, right now, let's see. How much have I? So currently I have like 3,600 photos, and I probably do not need, I probably need about thousands of them. A lot of my photos are uploaded to Facebook anyway, so there really isn't any much point in me actually having them on my phone, and a lot of them are probably just screenshots of just nonsense anyways. So that's another thing to do, clean out your phone. So you could Zoom chat with friends or Facebook chat. I know you can get, I think it's 8 in a Facebook chat. So yeah, do things like that, make a quiz, anything really. I know my friends and I have done Zoom chats, and I've also done Zoom chats with my managers from work, like all the management team, and we've just been doing a quiz and chatting, having a drink and stuff like that, just having a nice time and just talking to people, because see, the thing is, these are people that you see all the time, so it's nice to see them face to face rather than just texting all the time. So it's just nice to just see somebody, see somebody's face. So definitely it always cheers me up to have a face chat with someone. So that's a good choice. Write a letter to your future self. This maybe sounds so silly, but I thought it'd be quite, like when I seen somebody mention this, I was like, that is such a good idea. This is a really horrible time for people right now. I know a lot of people are really struggling. So why not write a future letter to yourself? Write down your worries, write down what you're looking forward to. Colour. I know there's a lot of adult colouring books out now, and I do enjoy a good adult colouring book. I think it passes the time easily, it's quite like soothing. Yeah, so just colour. It's good fun. Binge Netflix. Currently I am rewatching Gossip Girl, because it's one of my absolute favourite shows. I've watched it so many times, it's quite ridiculous. Some of my favourites are like Dynasty, oh goodness me, there's loads of good shows. Pretty Little Liars is also one of my favourites. So yeah, just binge Netflix. I know we like a good Netflix, but this is time to catch up and properly watch some of the best shows fully rather than like one episode at a time. Sell your old clothes on Depop. Clear out your wardrobe and sell them on. Depop's a really good place, I think, to sell clothes rather than just wasting them. Obviously I donate a lot of my stuff to charity shops anyways. I don't tend to sell too much on Depop, but I do buy stuff on Depop. So definitely if you have something that's you just don't want to wear but it's in really good condition, sell it on Depop. Change your handwriting. As I mentioned earlier, my handwriting is absolutely terrible. So this is another thing you could do, is change your handwriting to make like your handwriting better. Create a playlist. Learn to juggle is another one. Learn how to do origami. My fiance is really good at origami, so I highly recommend that. Relive your childhood through old PlayStation or Xbox games. I've just recently completed Abe. On the Xbox, I've been working on it for a while because I'm really bad at it, but it's fun, let's enjoy it. And I also play Spyro and Crash because obviously they got remade. So things like that, try to give it a go. Order free things on Wish. Love a good Wish haul. See what you get. Have a browse on Wish. Dye your hair. I'm too scared to dye my hair, but it's something that I keep considering. But I went to buy hair dye and there was none, so pamper yourself. Go for it. Listen to a podcast. Sometimes I do really enjoy podcasts. There's one that Anna from YouTube does and I quite enjoy that, and I also enjoy a podcast by Melina. So I joined a podcast by Melina and she does, it's quite a Christian one. I'm not religious myself, but I do enjoy learning about it, and I enjoy a bit. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. I will leave it in the description below. So yeah, could be another one. Learn about a new religion or something like that. If you're not particularly religious, like learn about different religions or faiths and stuff like that. I personally find it super interesting. And then last but not least, practice your makeup. This could be time to, you don't need to leave the house, so it doesn't really matter like what you particularly look like. But say you're not particularly good at colourful eyeshadow, practice colourful eyeshadow. I know I'm not the best at it, I'm not saying that by any means, but I practiced till I became semi-good. But good enough so that I'll walk out the house. But there's a lot of obviously colourful eyeshadows that I won't walk out the house in because I'm not particularly good at it, so I'm going to I have been practicing them and different colours, follow YouTube videos. Yeah, just play with makeup, enjoy it. It's something that's so fun, and I feel like there's no mistakes in makeup. But definitely have a look on YouTube, there's loads and loads out there to help you become super good. Just make sure you're blending them right out, and honestly it will be amazing. So that's that. That was 30 things to do when in quarantine. I'm sure it was 30. So I hope you're all staying safe. Please give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and please subscribe. It would mean so much to me, and I hope you're all just having a great day. Bye!